A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the first edition of Sports Tonight for the new week. Promises to be exciting. We have a lot of interesting stories to talk to you about and share knowledge with you about on Sports Tonight. And we're happy that you're there. And we promise that if you stay with us for the next 15 minutes, I'll be bringing this show to you. We will make it worth your while. All right, so thank you so much for joining us. My name is Tony Bitoye. Let me start off the show tonight by introducing my partners. They will be with me for most of the show. Toby Adepoju is on the show, as always, on Mondays. Toby, good to have you on Sports Tonight this Monday.
Yes, my pleasure, Tony. Good to be here.
Yeah, and of course, to my far right, I'm happy to introduce as well to you Onyenwuchi Nwachukwu, news editor, Sporting Life. One of Nigeria's best-selling, I beg your pardon, sports dailies. Onye is the news editor, and we are happy to always have him with us on Mondays. Onye, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Best-selling and best-selling, almost similar.
sounding the same way. All right, but it's all fun. And once again, thank you for giving us this opportunity. We will make the most of it, and together we'll make it as exciting as possible. Let me quickly give you an idea of what we'll be doing on the show tonight. We will, of course, be spending a lot of time to take you around the exciting world of sports from home. We will dwell at home for most of the show. We'll be taking you to Enugu, where at last the reception for Rangers was held. All right, and then we'll also be talking about the NFF communique on the program tonight. We'll be talking about the Beach Soccer Cup of Nations that ended over the weekend, and we will be talking about tennis, the NCC League that ended, and a whole lot more on Sports Tonight. But let's start off with this one. This is the key for me. Let's start off with this one. Your multiple award-winning channels television, I've done it again. And let's pause and allow you enjoy what happened when channels won it for the 11th time. 11th time. Just pause and enjoy this. That's how we start off Sports Tonight this Monday.
It is now broadcast to a well-discerning audience of over 20 million people. Congratulations to Channel Television.
All right, so that's it. Channels Television winning the Nigeria Media Merit Award, Best Television Station of the Year for the 11th time. What a record. And this is to salute the ruthless consistency with which Channels Television have maintained excellence in professional broadcasting. Once again, we congratulate everyone involved with what you see every day on your Award Channels TV. And of course, we're leaving you with this promise. This is just the beginning. Channels is not letting off yet. There's a lot more to come. All right, so that's how we start off the show. It's a very happy day, and we're happy to be here as well. But let's start off by telling you as well that we want you to engage with us on the show tonight. All our shows are very interactive. Sports Tonight is not any different. So tonight, we want you to talk to us. We want to hear from you. We want you to take advantage of our platforms for feedback on Facebook, on Twitter. All those handles and addresses are active, and they will be very interactive tonight. So please take advantage of those on the screen that you see to talk to us. Facebook, Twitter tonight. Let's make this show as interactive as possible. Let's also tell you that you could track and follow up on all our top stories international stories, local stories, business stories, sports, health, everything on our website as well. So you could go on to our website and keep track of everything. The address is there on your screen as well, www.channelstv.com. You could also watch on youtube.com/channelsweb. If you want to view us, you want to connect to your home for the news, via your BlackBerry, your iPhone, your iPad, click on m.channelstv.com. It's as simple as ABC. It takes you there. And if you download the Channels app for Android, iOS, Windows from their respective stores, that's the best place for you to be. Channels at your fingertips 247. And Channels is also happy to have you there because that's a relationship that gets better and better. And as you do all of it, and connect with us on all those platforms, you send your comments, your tweets, your posts. Please tell us where they're coming from so that we can appreciate you a lot more on Sports Tonight this Monday, first work day of the week. Guys, let me allow you to say a word very quickly. Onyi, I must also congratulate the nation. Picked up a lot of awards at the NMMA.
Thank you.
But for Channels, 11 years, best TV station. That's some consistency.
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic too. It takes a lot of hard work, sacrifice to get to the top. More hard work, more difficult to remain on the top, and that's what Channels have done. I mean, if you're on the top, everybody wants to, compete. Everyone wants to overtake you, but they have shown consistency. That's an indication that they are doing things, in a professional manner, doing it in the right way, getting both sides of the story. These are just the ethics of the profession, and they've stuck with it over the years. So for me, it's no surprise that they have remained the champion. They have won it 11 times. I foresee, the Channels winning it
many
more years.
No, of course, they're not letting off, so you can be sure that there is still a lot more to come. And I also remember that there's a certain London club in the English Premier League that have gone 11 games winning streak, winning 11 games in a row. And guess what? They're like 6 or 7 points clear at the top in the English Premier League. I'm talking about Chelsea. So Chelsea and Channels look like they have something in common at the moment. And so don't be surprised if at the end of the season, the trophy goes to London, not the other London side, the Stamford Bridge. All right. All right, that's how we start off the show tonight on that very happy note. But guys, let's go very quickly. Let's go to Ghana. Let's just walk across to our neighbors, Ghana. This is very good news for Nigeria. It's not football, it's Scrabble. And the story is of Nigeria's dominance in African Scrabble. The story of Saidu Ayorinde. It's a very good story for us to start off the show with tonight. On Sunday, that's yesterday, emerged as the 13th Africa Scrabble champion. And Saidu Ayorinde won 23 games out of 32 in Tema. That's in Ghana. He dethroned his Nigerian counterpart, Inseka Basi Etim, who is the immediate past Africa Scrabble champion. And that's the good news for us. And Ayorinde was ranked 16th at the 2015 World Scrabble Championship. And now, with his victory, we can be sure that he will only be moving up. Let's also tell you, by extension, that Nigeria dominated. We won 9 out of the 10 top positions in that championship. Nigeria has been so dominant in Scrabble, and that's something that I think we should commend. It's a testimony to the potential that we have as a country, and of course the sacrifice and the hard work that our players have put into Scrabble. All right, so that's how we start off the show tonight. Good one for Nigeria. Saidu Ayorinde, Africa's #1 in Scrabble, is something that we should celebrate. All right, from there, let's talk about another African legend that, guys, is a pointer to the fact that we need to celebrate this guy and make the best out of the opportunities we have to have him with us. Segun Toriola is in the news. Guys, Africa's most decorated table tennis player, Segun Toriola, has been invited by Kenya Table Tennis Association to train its players in a 5-day training camp holding in Nairobi. The chairman of the Kenya Table Tennis Association, Andrew Mudibo, said Toriola will be in the country to impart some valuable ping-pong experience to their current national team players and top juniors from across the country. The training sessions will be held in Nairobi from Tuesday through to Christmas Eve. So from tomorrow, Segun Toriola will be busy. Guys, Toby, lesson for us. A prophet, sometimes they say, is without honor in his own homeland. Yeah. Kenya are recognizing the genius in this man, and they're telling him, come and train our kids, come and train our players.
Amazing, Toy. Good word for Shego, but not really good on our own part. I saw this news and I was really excited for Shego. We've said a lot of things about this legend. How we need to ensure that young talent tap into his experience and what he has achieved in table tennis. But there's no way Shego will be able to train young players if we don't create that platform. And this is what Kenyans are doing. They are tapping from our own man, from our own blessings, what we should be, tapping from. So I think this is very good one for Kenya. They knew what Segun, could offer their young table tennis players, the knowledge he can impart to them, and how, most of these, Kenyans can start competing, with their with the other guys on the African continent. I won't be surprised if I see Kenyans, dominating all, in the next few years, competing at the same level with Nigeria. But I mean, like you said, it's a very big lesson for us, and we need to tap into this, Segun Toriola experience. I mean, we need to create a platform where Segun will also impart into the youth, table tennis player. I think for me, it's such a shame, Tony. Table tennis is not too expensive, in my opinion. What you need, you have talented players, table tennis players, you need a board, and you need a space. So why can't we avail Segun Toriola of the opportunity to train players across the 36 states in this country? It shows that we are not serious about sports development. I was reading the lamentation of, an advocate of other sports when the hula baloo about the Falcons' agitation for their, allowances. The man was saying a certain player won the world championship in Scrabble.
Yeah, Chigere,
Wellington, and
and the president received him, but
after that, what happened? Let's try to develop other sports, Tony. That is the bottom line. This young man is going to Kenya. Are we saying that the Kenyans are more economically empowered than Nigeria? I don't think so. I think it's just the will to ensure that these other sports are properly developed, given the right facilities, and we are lucky enough to have somebody like Segun Toriola, who has been to record Olympic Games. What else do we want from God? What we need is to get the facilities, the enabling environment for Toriola to train, budding the talents, and we have not created that. So he is gone to Kenya. We have to pray that it's not lured, because everybody needs money, and if he gets there and they offer him a better
and a conducive environment to work,
he's going to stay there. Are you going to blame him? You're not going to blame him.
And then that will be Nigeria's loss. Nigeria's loss will now be Kenya's loss. I think Kenya has made a point, and I'm sure that the Nigerian Table Tennis Federation will be looking seriously into this. What the Kenyans are starting with is just a 5-day camp where Toriola will come and talk and train their national team players and their junior players. But you can be sure that if the impact during those 5 days are huge, and they make the desired, hit the right chord, they could be looking at extending it and even making him a coach. But I am sure we will not allow that happen, because we need Segun Toriola, we need him so much to come and give back to the society, to Nigeria, what he's been able to learn from going to 7 straight Olympic Games for Nigeria. All right. We need to pause for a break. And when we return from that break, of course, we'll be talking tennis. We'll be talking the NCC Tennis League. But let me just quickly also tell you that as we speak, there's a Merseyside derby that's going on. That's Liverpool and Everton. Everton versus Liverpool. It's going on at the moment. It's still goalless as we speak. That's the live game tonight. And in our usual style, we'll be talking about this game as we go along on Sports Tonight, so that you can enjoy the best of two worlds. You can keep track with that game and as well enjoy our stories, our updates on Sports Tonight. So we'll pause for a break, and then when we return, we will be talking NCC Tennis League that ended in Lagos over the weekend. Join us again.